Lesson 9-2, Translations. Example 1, we're going to take this figure and we're going to sketch it over here. Doesn't have to be perfect. And it says to translate it along the vector. So I'm going to look at my vector and it's about that long. So I'm going to take point I and I'm going to sketch it same general direction, about the same length. If you want to use a ruler, that is perfectly fine. Where the vector ends, that's my new point I. I'm going to do the same thing here. Same vector length. Same vector length. Same vector length. So what I have, I'm going to put it in red, is this new shape. I'm going to label my points I prime, J prime, H prime, or G prime, and H prime. Okay? Vector is basically what you've been doing since you learned how to translate a shape. It's just now it has a name. Example 2, first thing, let's plot our points. T is at -1, -4. U is at 6, 2. And V is at 5, -5. Let's connect them. Helps if you use a ruler. Okay, this translation vector, remember it's an X and a Y, so it's telling you the X direction of -3 and the Y direction of +2. So from each point, like point T, I'm going to go 3 units to the left, 2 units up. And here's my new T. Point U, I'm going to go 3 units to the left, 2 units up. Point V, 3 units to the left, 2 units up. It's just like what you used to do when it would say translate the image 3 units left, 2 units up. It's the same thing, but now we're putting it in this cool little vector form of -3, 2. Okay, we're going to do the same thing here with number 5 with a pentagon. So let's plot our points. P is 1, 0. E is 2, 2. N is 4, 1. T is 4, -1. And A is 2, -2. Connect them. And we get this little pentagon right there. And our translation vector is -5, -1. So that means each point is going to translate or move 5 units to the left, 1 unit down. And make sure to label your units. And A. Okay, let's connect them to show our translated image. And you can see, same size, everything's the same, except it moved. Okay, let's turn to the back page. Last example. This is such a short lesson. Example 3, we're talking about raindrops. And this is actually where they use a lot of this graphing, is in computer animation, trying to have things move on a coordinate plane. So letter A says describe the raindrop from position 2 to position 3. So here's raindrop at position 2. it's at the point 1, 2. And it moves down here to the point -1, -1. So that's what we're going to say. The point 1, 2 moves to the position -1, -1. There's the first part of that question. The second part was said to use function notation. So our point x, y, any point, what happened to it? Well, the x part, it went 1, 2 units to the left. So any value, you're going to subtract 2. The y went 1, 2 units, 1, 2, 3 units down. So our kind of formula, you would take any variable, any value, and subtract 3. That's function notation. Okay. Letter B, describe the translation of the raindrop from position 3 to position 4 using a vector. So here's my vector notation. 3 to 4. So I look, and did it move at all on the x? It didn't move, so my x value is 0. But my y value, it did go down. It went down 3 units. So -3. That is my vector. Okay? We're going to go over this tomorrow, so be ready.